Hey there, Bears fans. Bear, you might want to sit down for this one because, well, it's another, what the heck just happened, kind of game for the Chicago Bears. This time, it's against the Detroit Lions, and trust me, you're not the only ones asking that very question. I mean, really, after this, everyone in the locker room was probably Googling how to win a football game after the last second. Let's dive in. The setup, the Bears' last shot at glory. Picture this. It's Thursday at Ford Field, and your Chicago Bears are trailing the Detroit Lions by 3 points. The game is on the line, and your heart is beating faster than a quarterback running for his life. The Bears are standing on the Detroit 41-yard line with just 32 seconds left on the clock. The perfect situation to give your kicker, Cairo Santos, a shot at the game-tying field goal, right? But wait, there's more. Clapperboard in an unbelievable twist. The Bears have one timeout left. With all this time to work with, this game should have been in the bag. Cue dramatic music. But, nope. What followed was a mind-bending series of events that only left fans scratching their heads and going, did that really just happen? The final play, spoiler, it wasn't pretty. So, here's the scene. Caleb Williams, the rookie quarterback who's already been through enough this season to start his own reality show, is ready to make magic happen. It's his time to shine. He looks up, scans the field, and then, instead of calling a timeout to get ready for the field goal, he throws a Hail Mary attempt to none other than Rome Odunze. Wait, hold up, was that the plan? Maybe, maybe not. The ball sails over Odunze's head like it's auditioning for the next space mission. The crowd gasps, the clock ticks down, and just like that, the Bears' chances of a game-tying field goal vanish faster than the last slice of pizza at a tailgate. And that's how we end up with a 23-20 Lions victory, leaving every Bears player standing there thinking, what just happened? The locker room aftermath, chaos and confusion. Back in the locker room, it was like a collective, huh? Moment. Seriously, it was like a bad comedy scene where no one knows what to do next. What the F just happened? Cole Kmet asked himself, probably trying to process what just unfolded like the rest of us. Meanwhile, wide receiver DJ Moore, who's seen it all in his career, summed it up with, what the bleep? Honestly, I think we can all relate. But then, here's the kicker, no pun intended. No one realized the Bears still had that precious timeout left. Keenan Allen and left guard Tevin Jenkins were in the dark. They didn't even know they could stop the clock to call a play. But wait, even after realizing it, DJ Moore was still baffled. Why didn't we just call the timeout? Why didn't we get another chance? Let's not forget, everyone was in shock. Even Bears president Kevin Warren and chief administrative officer Ted Cruz were watching from the back of the press box, probably thinking they'd somehow wandered into the wrong movie set. So, what went wrong? Bears head coach Matt Eberflus tried to explain the strategy, saying the plan was for Caleb Williams to run a play to the middle of the field, call a timeout, and set up the field goal. Simple, right? But time started to slip away like a bad reality show plot twist. Williams realized the team didn't have enough time to get to the middle of the field, so he improvised, throwing it deep to Odunze instead. Unfortunately, that was a no-go, as Odunze couldn't get to the ball before the clock expired. Now, let's be real for a second. When you're down to the wire like this, execution is everything. And, execution didn't really happen. This wasn't a one-and-done situation. There were plenty of hiccups along the way. The first half? Total disaster. The Bears had a grand total of 53 yards and 2 first downs. They were down 16-0 at halftime, looking like they might need a GPS to find the end zone. Then, as if that wasn't enough, penalties came piling in on the final drive. First, Kmet was hit with offensive pass interference on a 4th and 4. But the Bears managed to overcome that after Lions cornerback Kindle Vildor got hit with his own pass interference penalty. Phew, right? Wrong, because just 2 plays later, Tevin Jenkins got called for illegal hands to the face, yikes. And then, boom, Zadarius Smith, the Lions defensive lineman, sacked Williams for a 6-yard loss. Now, they're in 3rd and 26 territory. Ouch. And by this point, it's clear, the Bears were running out of time. And with it, their chances to win, the missed field goal opportunity. So, where does that leave our kicker? Cairo Santos. Who's been quietly practicing his field goals during halftime? Getting all set for his moment of glory? Well, guess what? He never got the chance to shine. I didn't see that happening, Santos said after the game. Disappointed but still professional. We rehearse these situations all the time. I imagined myself out there kicking the ball for the win. But I never got that shot. But we can't blame Santos here. He's been money all season. And frankly, he deserved a chance to try and redeem the team. Instead, he was left sitting on the sidelines like a kid who gets picked last for kickball. The bigger picture. Bears fans. We gotta talk. It's been a rough month for the Bears. They've been losing in ways that make you question reality itself. A Hail Mary against Washington. Blocked field goals against Green Bay. An overtime loss to Minnesota. And now this clock mismanagement. It's once in a blue moon stuff. Moore said. And honestly, I think we're all a little tired of seeing these rare moments of failure happen every week. And yet, despite all of this, the Bears are still somehow clawing their way back into games. Just to screw it up in the most spectacular fashion possible. Moore nailed it when he said, "We keep coming back in these games with a chance to win. And then, we just minus the bed." What's next for the Bears? Okay, now let's get to the burning question. What's next for this team? The Bears need to regroup before their December 8th meeting against the San Francisco 49ers. You better believe that Hollis Hall will be under a microscope this week. And if I were a fly on the wall, I'd bet they'll be breaking down the final moments of this game over and over until they figure out how to stop snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. Closing remarks. So, Bears fans, what can we take from this game? Well, aside from a major headache and some serious, what-if, moments, we can say this: the Bears have potential. But they just need to learn how to finish. Let's hope next time they'll actually make it to the field goal and give Cairo Santos a chance to do his thing. If you enjoyed this video, or if you've been crying and laughing at the same time like we have, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more Wild Bears updates, and share this with fellow fans who need a good laugh, or maybe a good cry. See you next time, and as always, stay hopeful, because next week, the Bears are gonna get it together. Right? Hey there, Bears fans. You might want to sit down for this one because, well, it's another, what the heck just happened, kind of game for the Chicago Bears. This time, it's against the Detroit Lions, and trust me, you're not the only ones asking that very question. I mean, really, after this, everyone in the locker room was probably Googling how to win a football game after the last second. Let's dive in. The setup, the Bears' last shot at glory. Picture this. It's Thursday at Ford Field, and your Chicago Bears are trailing the Detroit Lions by 3 points. The game is on the line, and your heart is beating faster than a quarterback running for his life. The Bears are standing on the Detroit 41-yard line with just 32 seconds left on the clock. The perfect situation to give your kicker, Cairo Santos, a shot at the